like 400 bananas. I mean, we're gonna come back to you in a second, because I want to unlock the next world first, excuse me. Hey. To remove pieces, no thanks. I don't, you have to spend the jiggies, but like this is the only world we can go to next, so I'm just going to, doesn't matter, okay, I'm gonna do every world. Alright. There's a lot of dialogue happening right now that doesn't really matter. Grunty's just saying that when you open the world door, enemies come out, but like all the enemies in this game are really easy, so it doesn't matter. Let's go talk to you. Who are you? You're an important character, kind of. Hello there, young ones. Hi, I'm Brentilda, Gruntilda's nicer sister. One of 4. As defeat the old hag, it's about time she was taught a lesson. Why do you live here? She's like a squatter who does not enjoy the person she lives with. Average, no, I'm not gonna say Ohio. Average Wyoming roommate, be like? Press B if you like to hear them. I'd like to hear some secrets about Gruntilda. Let's see what you got. Grunty brushes her rotten teeth with salted slug-flavored toothpaste. Disgusting. What else do you got? She also washes her hair with engine oil. I feel like some people in real life do that. And she gets her clothes from Saggy Maggie's boutique. Well, that doesn't mean anything to us right now, but it will later. Source, you know the drill. Oh, I forgot this was here. I mean, don't look at that guy. I have no idea what species that creature is. Anyways, there's like a cauldron down here. I was trying really hard not to say pot. We've activated a magic cauldron. If we find one of a matching color, we can warp between them. Yeah, the hub world of Gruntilda's lair is like pretty fun. I think I like it a lot. But anyways, on to the next world, I think. Treasure Trove Cove, in case you were not reading the bottom of the picture frame. Oh, skirt. And it's right in there. It's a beach world. And the beach, eh? It's, I got nothing to say about the beach. I don't particularly enjoy it, I gotta say. It's just, this just in, white guy in his 20s who spends most of his time playing video games does not enjoy the outdoors. It's just like, man, it's like hot and sandy and it's just annoying. We got 4 notes right off the bat. There's 2 new moves to learn. That's what he's gonna say. I had a job at one point where I had to work outside in the hot summer sun for quite a while. Blue Jinjo in the water, how fitting. Yeah, don't mind the music, there's like a shark, he's gonna eat us. I'm not too concerned about that. I had a job where I had to work like in the sun. It was hot. And I just like, the first day I was out, I got sunburnt really, really badly, obviously, because I wasn't wearing sunscreen. And it's like, I don't think I ever wore sunscreen throughout my entire time working at that job. I think I just wore like a sweater and kept my hood up and my sleeves long. Insane boss fight. I actually don't know if this is the boss of this world. I think this world has like 2 bosses, but they're both basically the same difficulties, so I mean, it's just this. He gets faster. Oh, it is like Punch-Out. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, so basically, I traded guaranteed sunburns for high risk of heat stroke, which is exciting. Oh. One change I do like from 2E as opposed to this game is that in 2E, there are 5 notes in bundles. In this game, it is like 1 for 1, which is kind of annoying. That's our first Jiggy. Sorry, it's our first Jiggy. Where did he go? Game Theory, what's this guy's name? Like Snipper or something? Where did he go? He's just not here. He receded so far back into his shell, he just died. Did that one Psychic Pebbles animation. There's a big... I enjoy looking at, like, analytics. And here he is, he's talking about the analytics again. I enjoy looking at analytics. There's a pretty, like, big overlap in my, like, people that are subscribed to me and Psychic Pebbles, which I think is good. Because I think Psychic Pebbles makes good content. It's just kind of one of those things, just things that make you go, and just go like, huh, interesting. Anyways, new move up here. This thing trips me up. As you can clearly see, that's a foot, right? That's a talon. If we hold A on that, we can jump pretty high. My legs are tired. Thanks, Banjo. As you can see, it's clearly a foot. I have always, like, even now that I know it's a foot, it always looked like a bird or like a flying squirrel to me, and I can't quite justify it, but it's what it looked like. Dang. No speedrun tech today. Oop. Like, it just, I don't know, it's one of those things, right, where it's like, it's either 2 faces or a rock wall, and it's like, I can kind of see both. It's like, I can see both, but my mind still goes flying squirrel. I'll put some artist's interpretation up at some point, so you all don't think I'm too crazy. Red feathers, collectible. We're gonna get some of those later, don't worry about it. And by later, I mean probably in like 2 seconds. Jiggy acquired. Gulp. Yeah, so we are racing through the game. We're like 15% of the way through. I got no time for casuals is what I was going to say. I can't do it, alright? That's the salty hippo. We gotta go, go, go. I still don't like the... my opinions have not changed. I still really just don't like the elitism of games. I see it all the time, and it's like, man, you gotta be a no casuals allowed, elite gamers only. And it's like, man, I'm just trying to play Banjo-Kazooie over here, okay? Chicken legs. Yeah, so we can fly in this game. The flying controls are not great, but we don't have to do it too much. No, you know what, that's a lot. We do actually have to do it quite a bit. We have some red feathers. Nice going, we learned all the skip. Learned all the Ko's moves. Oh, Jinjo detected. So we can fly, spend some red feathers to fly, very exciting. I wonder how many Jiggies in this game are just like go to the highest point of the map. There's like a lot of them that are like this. But I don't mind it, it's nice. This game does have some nice dynamic music. Whenever you go to a new area, it's like, hey, here's new music. Guy just defined what dynamic music means. What actually happens if we go down here? Because we didn't open the door. You're supposed to open a door and come up here. Is it just open? There we go. Even got an Ecom Bokum to go along with it. Crunch. So yeah, if it wasn't obvious, you have to find one of these grunty switches and that will open up a Jiggy in the overworld. Been talking a lot about the game. What is this? A real Let's Play channel? Oh jeez. Let's talk. Hang on. Here it comes. Why doesn't Crispy Salsa the YouTuber come over here and have a real life anecdote? Come on. What's been going on in your life? I don't know. That's it. I've been drinking some hot chocolate. It's been pretty nice. Hot chocolate is nice because it's like halfway between. No, I was gonna say it's like halfway between coffee, but it just isn't, is it? It's like it's a hot brown drink, and that in my head is like that's coffee, even though it just isn't. Get this Jinjo before we depart the upstairs area here. But yeah, hot chocolate. It's like it's pretty good. I like it. Hot take alert. Oh, get this green Jinjo. Nailed it. I like hot chocolate. It's nice. Got the little marshmallows in it. It's an aesthetically pleasing drink, I would say. Not something I would say too much about drinks. One note there, that's annoying. I know, it's a very aesthetically pleasing drink. I enjoy it. I think water is the drink of champions, for sure. Nice. Try and drink water when I can. By that I mean, I should give myself more credit. I actually drink water quite a bit. It's healthy. It's a nice healthy choice, you know? You have... Water obviously tastes like not good, but it doesn't taste like anything. But whenever you drink it, you have the satisfaction of being like, this is a good choice on my part, I have made a good decision. And so you get the moral victory when you drink water, and that's really what it's all about. We're supposed to collect some gold down here. So there's not a Mumbo transformation in every world. It is still a good idea to get the skulls, because there's a limited amount in the game. By the end of the game, we're going to have like way too many, but never a good time when you're short on Mumbo skulls and you need a transformation. Won't be seeing the next transformation for a while, but yeah, it's nice to stay stocked up. Skirt. I am not going to talk to this hippo guy, by the way. He has, like... I think he has the one piece of dialogue in this game. The one piece of dialogue. The one, like, little talking head noise that is, like, actually really obnoxious. It's just burps and, like, belches. So I'm going to be skipping his dialogue when it comes up. Just a nightmare. Also, we have to find his gold. He's simply too fat and lazy to find himself, even though it's literally, you know, like 3 feet beneath him. Oh, excuse me, the classic eat breakfast right before recording as to belch directly into the microphone. It's not good. Listen, I'm not gonna say I'm a good video producer. I'm a competent video producer. I have production passion, you might say. So if I rip a fat one into the mic, like, you know, that's getting edited out for sure. Gold. Oh, it's ready. Got it. There we go. Got it. Frame perfect blubber skip. Don't have to hear his belches. So it's, yeah, I don't know. It's just Banjo-Kazooie. I guess there's less things to edit in this because it's a 3D platformer with like a dynamic camera, as opposed to Pokemon Fire Red, which is like, you know, turn-based. But I guess every game except for Fire Red I've played in this channel has been a 3D situation, so it's not too big of a deal. Excuse me, every time I like talk now, it feels like there's something like coming up in my nose or my throat. I don't think I'm sick. I think it's just been a while since I've talked like this for an extended period of time. But it is what it is. I hope it doesn't impact the commentary too much, but, you know, you get what you give. What does that even mean? You get what you give? I guess it means if I put in effort, I get rewards back, but that's not necessarily true. I don't know. I mean, effort does not, provoke. Effort does not reward you with anything. You can put a lot of effort into something and get rewarded with, nothing. Or if you're a React channel, you could put no effort into something and get, you know, 500,000 views, and somehow able to monetize that. I don't know. Have I sold out? I have in fact submitted an application for monetization, okay? If you think I've sold out, if you think I'm not the crispy salsa I used to be, I'm sorry, I guess. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. You decide how you feel about it. The way I feel about it is it's like, I am not doing this, again, I've said this before, I'm not doing this to get famous, or I'm not, ouch. I'm not doing this to get famous, I'm not doing this for money. But if I can get a little some of this, that'd be pretty cool. It's like, I don't know, they're already running ads on my videos, so if I'm not getting a piece of the pie, so to speak, feels a bit foolish if you ask me. Crab detected. Slam. That's really gotta hurt Kazooie by just slamming her neck directly into the floor. I have a distinct memory as a child of playing on the jungle gyms. It was one of those jungle gyms that was like, where am I going? Not in there. It was one of those jungle gyms where it was just like a mess of like crossbars basically in like a dome shape. And I have a distinct memory of trying to like climb on it and like do flips or whatever I was doing at the age of maybe 10. And man, I sure did just like fall directly on the back of my neck, I think. Like I did like a backflip somehow. Fell on the back of my neck. And I guess I'm fine now. I don't know, maybe I did suffer brain damage and I didn't notice until right this second. 6 the Jiggy acquired. I have a lot of weird like childhood injury memories. I'm trying to get a gauge for where that platform was. Let's just go there and be safe. Here. What was I talking about? Childhood injuries, right? There was one... This isn't childhood, this was in grade 9 phys ed class. The most dangerous class of all. Nope. We were learning how to throw javelins outside. There's something in that water, I think. I don't want a snacker to eat me. We were throwing javelins, because obviously that's an important life skill. Haha, I get it, okay? You're trying to keep active. It's fine. I don't disrespect the phys ed system in high school. There we go. And, you know, they made sure to tell you, hey, by the way, make sure your javelin is straight before you throw it. Because if it's not... Got a talent shot up there. Oops, skirt. Because, if your javelin isn't straight, you're gonna, like, hit yourself in the back of the head with the javelin, because it's not gonna have a straight trajectory when you unleash it from your arm. And I was like, yeah, makes sense. Didn't quite listen 100% if I'm being honest, because when I threw the javelin, it did in fact hit me in the back of the head as it went. And there was a spectator that saw this, and I heard an audible, like, ooh, because he saw that I'd nailed myself in the back of the head with, like, a metal pipe. And let's just say, like, I did the thing that I always do when I get serious. Well, not seriously, because I wasn't, like, bleeding or anything. I did the thing I always do when I get hurt for a significant amount of physical and psychological pain, which is I just kind of ignored it and was like, yep, walk it off. Just walk around this corner and then you can cry about it. I didn't cry, I just I pretended like it didn't happen, which was hard because it hurt, like, a lot and it was really brutal. I'm trying to think of the last time I got, like, seriously injured. And by seriously, I mean, like, got injured enough where it would, like, hurt. It's hard to really remember. I don't know. Besides just, like, random stomach cramps. I don't know. I'm not going to self-diagnose with IBS, as I've said before, because that's obviously self-diagnosis thing is wrong and it's stupid. It's just, like, one of those things where I wouldn't be surprised. But I think maybe my problem with food is that I don't chew enough, maybe. I think that probably is it. I remember hearing Markiplier talk about this on his Distractable podcast, which I used to listen to. Which is like Markiplier realized that he just doesn't, he doesn't really taste food and he eats it really fast. I think maybe that's my problem. I mean, I eat food too fast and I don't have time to properly chew it. When it gets to my intestines, it's just like it's the same as it went in, and it's like, oh man, we gotta put in overtime for this. But no, I understand that. I'm pretty greedy with my taste buds, it's gotta be said. I like to just kind of jam as many chips in my mouth as possible. Somehow, still probably below the BMI. I don't know, 6'2". I exercise, okay? I can't say I keep a relatively healthy lifestyle with a straight face, I apologize. I wouldn't lie to you guys like that. I don't know, I wouldn't lie in like a real manner. I would lie in a joking manner, and I have before. But, well, that's all I have to say about that. I would lie to you guys, just not in a serious context. No, I have 1,000 subscribers now, so time to be a YouTuber and get all my viewers involved in like a crypto scam. Hey, you guys want to start a Discord server where I can, let's not go too much into that. Anyways, this golden treasure chest has scammed us. Question mark, where could it possibly be? I, for one, am stumped. I just have no clue where this thing could possibly... It's a joke, okay? It's right there. My nose is tickling. Bad news afoot. Well, I got baited. My cat has been just really annoying recently, if I'm being honest. I don't know, come here. She, I thought about having her in the room when I was recording, but I don't know how she's gonna react to me talking to myself for like an hour at a time. There's one Jiggy left, I know where it is. We don't have all the notes, but I'm gonna work on that in a second. Also don't have any of the honeycomb pieces, but oh well. I don't think I need max amount of health bars, or the max amount of health bar to win this game. But yeah, like, she just, I don't know. You know what she does is she gets like litter on her paws, and she begs to come into my room like all the time. Just gonna poop some eggs in you real quick. She begs to come into my room all the time, and then all she does is just lay on my bed and, like, lick herself. And I don't, like, she likes sleeping here, but the main thing she does is lick herself, and it's very irritating and, like, unhygienic on her part, quite frankly. I'm starting to think this cat does not understand germ theory. I distinctly have a memory of her, I was on my laptop, as you do, and she came in, and she started, like, licking her paws. And then she got, like, a big chunk of, like, litter out of her paws in her mouth and just, like, spit it directly onto my keyboard. Hilarious times. She's alright. Anyways, it's a really hard puzzle here. You'll never guess what we have to spell. It's Banjo-Kazooie. You have 100 seconds to do it. Yay. You know, I think the thing with this game is, like... I don't know, I'm not a big graphics person, but I can definitely notice when the game is not running at, you know, 60 frames per second, which is fine. It's okay. But I think it's really just we've been conditioned as a modern society to always have things in 60 or not even 30. I mean, 30 is like not good enough anymore in most people's opinion. I, for one, don't really care. I can deal with a bit of slowdown, but like people will freak out if it's not 60. And I mean, aren't we getting into an age where people are like 120 frames per second or nothing? It's like, that's pretty crazy. Alright, sick boss fight incoming. Uh-oh. He has my number. Oh, close one. Alright. Pretty tough boss fight. It was actually tougher to get the Jiggy than it was to fight whatever that guy's name was. Like, I don't know, people have a lot of... People have very high standards, I think, for computer-based things. We live in a very privileged society, I think. These newfangled computers. I think I missed 6 notes, and I don't really know where they are, so I guess I'm gonna look around for them now. Oh, I know where one of them is. It's where the lighthouse was, because I never went up there, right? So we can go get that right now. I don't know, 120 frames per second, 60 hertz monitor, 120 something, I don't know. 700 gigabytes of RAM, 6 consoles, dog. I gotta stop talking about XQC. He's living in my head rent-free, you might say. I don't know, I don't know, okay? Well, this is the show, I don't know anything. I just talk about things and then I get exasperated with them, and I realize that I don't really know anything. It's not a flight pad. There's not a flight pad up here, so I can't quite, scope out the area. But we're on the hunt for 5 notes. What a jump. 5 notes, where could they be? 5 notes, please come to me. It must have been really hard to write Gruntilda's dialogue for this game, because she rhymes and everything she says, and that must be a real challenge, to be honest. I would not be able to do that. Oh, they're probably in one of these treasure chests, right? Oh, found them. Skirt! Alright. We got 100 notes, we got extra life. I don't know. Well, I know it. Isn't there one, like, here? There's a Mumbo token here. I know roughly where the honeycomb pieces are. I don't know them off the top of my head. And I'm not gonna... Like, I don't know exactly where they are, and I don't really want to look for them. I think we can first person in this game, right? Is there one out there, or is there an extra life? Let's see. Let's take a closer look. No idea. Let's take a little dip our toes into the water. It's an extra life. Get out, get out, get out. Yeah, so I don't know. There's like one on a crate somewhere, and there's one like, behind one of these walls somewhere. I don't know exactly. We're just gonna take our 10 jiggies and 100 notes and evacuate this world real quick. Cheese and crackers, no thanks. Yeah, so like if I died... I think if I died it wouldn't save my 100 notes. I think you have to leave the level with 100, but I'm not too sure about that. Anyways. My best note score is in fact now 100. How am I going up here? This is not where the jiggy is. Yeah, I've just been... First time viewers of the channel, welcome to every video I've ever done. It's called Playing a Game, and like... That guy is... I got stun-locked in real life. That was the sickest play I've ever seen. Yeah, this is the channel. I play video games, I ramble about literally nothing for the entire duration of the video. I talk about the video game for maybe like 1% of it. I don't like to, I don't know. I like to try and like get some good information in there at some point, but I don't like to have the whole video length just be me talking about the game. It's like, I don't know, you can see the game. You can put the video game on, or you can put the video on mute if you want. Just look at the game. Look at the silly barren bird. So I think we're gonna open up the next world, and we're gonna take a look. Maybe. No, we're not. We're gonna open up the next world, and that'll probably be it for this session. We completely did 2 worlds if you don't count the honeycomb pieces. Can I put all the... What do you... Is it B or Z? Please just tell me. Just press Z. Or Z if you're not Canadian. Look at that. That looks like a fun world, doesn't it? It's a joke, because it's not a fun world. It's, It's Clanker's Cavern. It's not... It's the second worst world in the game. That sounds like a next time issue. That's where we're gonna stand on Gruntilda's face real quick. Next time on Banjo-Kazooie, we're gonna go to a really not fun world, so, hope to see you guys then. And always remember to, keep your honey on lockdown, lest a bear gets it. Alright, well thanks you guys for watching, and goodbye.